There's people here that boost the interests of pro-abortion, anti-abortion. America.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the foreign
country.
Can
I finish or not? Can I not finish, Abby? Abby, can I finish?
Yeah, just
You're talking about political differences versus
back and forth with Roya.
national interests.
Wait, Pepe, can you go back and forth with Roya in like a civilized way? Like you guys have lots to say to each other. Just go back.
You have a problem with the Armenian National Committee of America? You have a problem with U.S.-Cuba Democracy Pact? You have a problem with U.S.-India Political Action Committee? You have a problem with Irish-American Political Action Committee?
He keeps saying yes.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yep, I said yes.
Yeah, they shouldn't have dual citizenship. They shouldn't have dual
allegiance. There's no such thing as dual citizenship.
Okay, so in other words, what you're saying is you want to be able to...
Screaming at me like a little bit.
I'm not screaming at you.
You are. Your voice is shrieking.
I'm not. Okay, stop. Shut the fuck up so I can talk.
Can you go back and forth civilized?
I'm trying to go back and like once I respond.
I know. Roya,
she's like literally responding over me.
Pepe respond, then Roya respond. Try to.
Okay,
you guys are both special people to me. Can you just like talk?
Abby, I don't want to
each
be
other?
special if this person is special to you.
Okay, like you're a lot. You think you're a lot smarter than you actually are.
You're right. If you want to,
I
know.
You might be intelligent, but if you a goddamn bitch, you a goddamn bitch.
You're allowing this? I'm kind of shocked.
I'm trying to have dialogue, Abby. Remy, I'm trying to have dialogue.
Abby getting called out.
Oh, please don't yell.
Baby got moved to the ground. Yes, yes.
It was BB. I did it. Stop fucking bothering me. I knew it was BB.
Okay, Remy, trying to have the conversation go back and forth. And I really hope on Iran because that's the subject. I really didn't want the subject. I simply asked a question about how organized the community was. And it
Baby got kicked too. Baby got kicked.
And the Persian community in the dance. That was where I was trying to go. And it went in this direction. So maybe we could take it back to the Persian community. If everyone's okay with that?
No, what I wanted to say before we move on. No, hold on, Rich, hold on. I'm gonna bring up Rich. No, Rich. I had my response to her. So what I don't appreciate, this is
I don't want to talk to this guy anymore.
Primarily, shut the fuck up. I did not interrupt you. Please stop.
Oh my God. Thank you, baby. Stop modding this person. If I'm gonna be disrespected, I'll leave. And that was quite anti-Semitic, I have to say.
Why not allow BB kicked Beaver too?
Why not allow a reasonable debate with Roya rather than a hot-headed debate? Because there is a reasonable debate to be.
I don't even want. Are we debating the role of C4s and super PACs and American?
We are, but you're not listening.
No, I don't give a fuck about listening to you.
I know, but you asked me the question, and
I didn't ask you a question. I was talking to Abby.
No, it was a back and forth between us.
I'm talking to Abby. I don't want to talk to you.
No, you're so.
You gotta kick BB down. He's kicking everybody, including Beaver.
Roya, can I?
He kicked Beaver, Pepe, he kicked me.
Dude, just remove him from admin from your fucking house. Like, this is fucking retarded.
I mean, he already let me boom the room.
Abby, so how would you like to reframe the question that you asked?
I mean, that was it. That was just my. I was asking a question to the
I'll answer.
community.
We're not as
Where did
organized
everybody
as
go?
we should be. We're not as we should be. We have influence as far as in tech. Those interests are trying to organize better organizations that focus on advocating for Iranian human rights. National Iranian American Council, as we know, is a puppet of the Islamic Republic. They said it on their own state TV in oh so many words. And as you see in this report that I sent that you should read from Nufti, which is the actual organization that represents Iranian American interests in the United States of America, you will see that NIAC for a very long time has infiltrated and used its influence to keep things in the gray zone and, such as advocating for JCPOA and things like that.
What is the name of the one advocating for MBK?
I don't know the name of that org.
Roya, that's very helpful, and I love the Persian people, but I'm trying to explain to you why many white nationalists room are not as loving to the Persian people.
He's
as
not a
I am.
white nationalist.
But I'm not.
I really don't care, Skippy. I know why you're not.
Why interrupting me? But why is everyone interrupting me? I've literally said nothing.
Why are you fucking mischaracterizing his fucking character?
I love Pepe. I've never called him a white
You just called him a
nationalist.
white nationalist. We all know you.
No. I'm talking about, first of all, Pepe knows that I don't think of him as a white nationalist, so why are you interrupting me? I never interrupted
You clearly bring it up after Pepe was parading.
Pepe, well, I'll address Pepe. Pepe, do you think that I believe that you're a white nationalist?
No, you and I are cool. No.
Okay, so thank you. So Pepe and I are very cool. So Roya, as a person who's always, since joining Clubhouse, been sympathetic to the Persian community, and a person that's been respectful towards Pepe for 5 years in a row, will you allow me to interloculate with you for 30 seconds, respectfully?
I already know why white nationalists don't give a fuck about Iranian Americans, so we can move on. You don't need to teach me something
No,
I already know.
I would like to engage with you because I care about you, Roya. Here's the bottom line, okay? Here's the bottom line. Refugees have been moving to Europe and gang raping white girls in Europe all the time. And I have never, ever heard one word of sympathy from any Persian American. I have not heard please let me finish. Just let me finish and then you can kick me off. White Christian girls in Sweden and Germany and France, they're being gang raped all.
Damn, somebody boomed the room! Somebody boomed the room! Oh my god, awesome. Awesome.
I know why interrupting me? Why is everyone interrupting me? I've literally said nothing.
Why are you characterizing his fucking character?
I love Pepe. I've never called him a white nationalist.
White nationalist. We all know you.
No. I'm talking about, first of all, Pepe knows that I don't think of him as a white nationalist, so why are you interrupting me? I never interrupted you.
You clearly bring it up after Pepe was parading.
Pepe, well, I'll address Pepe. Pepe, do you think that I believe that you're a white nationalist?
Pepe boomed the room.
Okay, so thank you. So Pepe and I
It was Pepe!
as a person who's
Pepe
always
boomed that motherfucker.
been sympathetic to the Persian community, and a person that's been
How'd you feel about the verses?
You are from where?
This is not a marketing topic, I guess, that we veered into, but
Hey, but it was interesting. But I'm gonna clock out. It is getting late here, and it's been a long day, and I will. But always great to see you in here doing your occasional rooms, and like twice in 1 week. But always interesting in here. So thanks for holding down the space.
yeah, always love seeing you and talking to you, so come back next time. We'll see you soon. So we're just in the room, we're just talking about, usually we just talk about like marketing in general, or I'll put a topic up so that we have something to kind of anchor ourselves around. And today I've been talking a little bit about lucky breaks. So brands that maybe they were doing well or they were entrepreneurs and they wanted to really get their product out there or what have you. And then sometimes you just don't know, like you're working in the dark, or maybe you're calling on, accounts to try to get your product somewhere, and you don't know if you're ever going to get a lucky break, or if you do, when, and it could be disheartening. But there are brands who have done it and who have become household names because of it, So some of it's luck.
Viking Brad.
Believing, knowing, being on your.
Okay, Pepe boomed that room. I saw Pepe do it real time. Pepe can't handle it. He can't handle Roya. Well,
Wait, so Pepe boomed it?
yep, Pepe boomed it.
Damn, that was a big room.
It was, but Pepe can't. Pepe is so insecure, he can't take being kicked to the goo, being demodded. It's Pepe's world, it's Pepe's show. That's what Pepe does. It's the Pepe show. And when Roya comes in, it's the Roya show. Roya June show. But this is the new President Trump house because the other house is in disarray. And let's be honest, Matt Cool, though he's cool, I mean, he's an old burnout. He doesn't have the wherewithal to mod a 600-person room, I mean, I don't know how much pot Matt Cool smokes, but it's not more than me. So how does Matt Cool, create these huge rooms and let them go to shit? Because he's just sleeping at the wheel. And Beaver and all these other white supremacists that claim they're not white nationalists, but they are white supremacist nationalists. I don't understand it. That's what they are. And I can't stand listening to Rich. Rich is one toxic son of a bitch. That is one toxic motherfucker. If I have to hear homicidal suggestion and ideation on an average weekday, I'm not up for it. Clavicular, welcome to the room.
Thank you. I appreciate you leading this room. Thank you.
I'm not leading it. You are leading it, sir.
Well, I appreciate it. Tell me what's on your mind, Megatron.
Well, what were you trying to get at with Roya? You said you care for her.
Let me answer you. I'm glad you asked. Okay. I love the Persian people very much, but I also love the people of Europe. And there's a wave of rapist migrants in Europe. And what's going on in Europe is terrible. What's going on in Europe is absolutely terrible. And I've literally never once heard a Persian person defend the people of Europe. It's a one-sided relationship. Persian people want white people to die to rescue them. Fair enough. But they don't reciprocate. So I'm going to post some links in the room chat that I think Pepe will agree emphatically with all my links. And what the links show is that migrants to Europe are on a gang rape spree, and no Persian person has ever expressed sympathy. And that rubs me the wrong way, and I'm done speaking.
Yeah, I personally just don't want to. By the way, I entered the room if anybody wants to know. Like, BB was being a fucking retard and wanted to, on behalf of this tribe, like, mute people, or not mute people, but kick them and whatnot. But no, here's what somebody like me sees as a problem.
By the way,
so you get an ethnic group of people that move here, okay, and then they form communities. Okay, that's always kind of happened. Fine, we're all human. But then they want to put their interests, they're the most important. They want to, and of course, maybe it's their home country, maybe it's a newly created country like Israel, and they want to make that country like the center of their focus. And it's just like, well, okay. The one thing about, like, I would say people that aren't Jewish is that we might have somewhat of an affinity to whatever our homeland was, the first generation or so, but after that, we're American. I mean, wasps that were, genetically 100% similar to those in the UK, they literally fought the British off. They won the War of Independence. That's why any of us are here now. And we just don't need this fucking shit. I mean, I don't need fucking... I don't want, ethnic groups that, such as Jews or Persians, like, fighting their wars on our behalf. Like, I think it's a perfectly fucking reasonable stance. There obviously, you have two groups that are biased. And I'm looking at it, well, like, okay, like, I feel for the Persian people. I think the IRGC is horrible. Obviously, they fund a lot of terrorism. They're just shitty people. I mean, if you could wave a wand to get rid of them, I'd do it. It's just, like, it's like, okay, how much disruption are we going to cause? What are we prepared to lose? And is that all it is? It's like you can have, like, really loudmouth, wealthy donors that cause us to go to war. on
Well,
behalf
why
of
don't we
certain
engage?
groups.
Why don't you and I engage? I think you've been going on for a long time. So are you prepared to engage on this topic?
Yeah.
Okay, so I respect everything that you're saying, but my question for you is, it has nothing to do with America. When you read about horrific crimes against white people in Europe, do you personally identify with the white people in Europe that are victims, or are you saying they're in Europe, I don't care?
I do identify with them, sure.
Okay, so I want you to open your mind, just open your mind. Imagine that, as you know more than anyone on this app, you know that migrants are gang raping white Christian girls all over Europe. I posted many links proving it. Okay. You feel some emotional connection to the white Christian girls being gang raped in Europe. Now, I would posit to you that if there was a really easy, inexpensive way for the U.S. to intervene militarily in Europe with no dead Americans,